continuous slow motion is nice. You hit record and it just keeps going and you capture the moment, although you accumulate a lot of data. There's other ways of shooting slow motion, which is called buffered mode. How long the buffer depends on the camera. If you're shooting with really high frame rate cameras like Phantom Flexes, they all use that as well. And there is a real advantage to this because you don't accumulate all of that data. A really good example is I was filming in India on safari. We were trying to get some shots of tigers. We never found the tigers, but we did see some monkeys in the tree. And so I had my camera pointing at the monkeys, trying to capture the monkey jumping out of the tree in slow motion. And I hit record and I pointed and I waited. And the monkey was staring at me, didn't move. And I was watching the data being used up on my cards. 128 gigabyte card filled up. Onto the second one. I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. Half an hour later, the monkey still hadn't moved. Eventually, after 45 minutes, he jumped out. It's a terrible shot. Never used it in the edit anyway. Buffered mode would have been so much better, especially a mode called end trigger, which is what I'm going to show you in a second. This way, it continually records in its internal memory, a flash memory, for about, well, anything depending on the camera, 2 seconds, 4 seconds, 8 seconds. This camera does 8 seconds. And then when the thing you're waiting for happens, you hit record and it saves the previous 8 seconds. So what I could have done was point at the monkey, and as soon as he jumped out, hit record, and it would have saved just the 8 seconds, which is all I needed. For this next sequence, I'm going to be shooting with 2 cameras, a really fantastic video camera with very nice super slow motion features and a small pocket camera, and I'm going to be filming Ella in the pool. Hello, Ella. And go. Yay. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to do one more and then we're finished. And I'm going to do it on this camera here, the little one. Go! Yay! Brilliant! I think you can get out now. Unless you want to stay in. Get out. Stay in. You can stay in. Julian, should we get some more? She wants to stay in. Let's do some more. All night. And go! Thank you. Is it waterproof? I wonder if it's still in warranty. I'm going to use a camera which is designed to get wet. And I'm going to use it underwater at 120 frames per second in HD. Are you ready? So what I want you to do, Ella, I'm going to move back and I want you to just here, I want you to splash as much as you can, just around here, okay? Yeah, underwater. Wait for it. Perfect. That was continuous rather than buffered, hence I can just leave it going. And I think that should be really nice. Let's have a look. And if you can't shoot slow motion, you don't have any cameras that shoot slow motion, just move really slowly and people might not be fooled.